The world is changing fast, but you can learn it at a slower pace.
Special English.
Please note that the following stories are read by AI, but all information has been written and verified by professional editors. You are listening to Special English.
Chinese scientists announced that they have achieved a breakthrough in yak cloning, with 10 cloned calves all naturally delivered in southwest China's Xizang Autonomous Region. These calves, consisting of 3 black yaks and 7 white ones, were born from March 25th to April 5th at a yak breeding and research base in Xizang's Dangxiong County, all meeting expected standards and steadily gaining weight. Fang Shengguo, who led the research team from Zhejiang University, said this shows the technology moved from a one-time success to a stable, mass-scale application. The mass births came after the first cloned yak was born in July 2025, which has grown healthily and weighs about 183 kilograms now. Yaks are endemic to the Qinghai Xizang Plateau, serving as both a key livelihood asset for local herding communities and an integral component of the plateau's ecosystem. Unlike ordinary cattle cloning, yaks have developed unique cellular mechanisms to adapt to the plateau's low oxygen and strong ultraviolet radiation. The joint project by researchers from the Regional Plateau Institute of Biology, the Dangxiong County Government, and Zhejiang University used whole genome selection and somatic cell cloning technologies to produce the cloned yaks. High-altitude agriculture and animal husbandry is one of the key industries Xizang is pursuing during the 15th five-year plan period, from 2026 to 2030. Fang said that the new cloning technology addresses long-standing challenges, such as slow genetic breeding cycles and declining yak quality, serving as a strategic tool that integrates scientific innovation, local livelihoods, economic growth, and ecological protection, while driving the region's transformation toward modern, high-quality plateau agriculture.
You are listening to Special English.
China will step up efforts to better protect the rights and interests of workers in new forms of employment. That is, according to a set of guidelines issued by the General Offices of the Communist Party of China Central Committee and the State Council. These guidelines urge internet platforms and express delivery firms to set reasonable wages for workers in new forms of employment based on work tasks and labor intensity, and to ensure full and timely payment. The guidelines say that efforts should be made to strengthen the governance of algorithms on internet platforms, urging relevant companies to earnestly fulfill their social responsibilities, toughen regulation of algorithms, and improve transparency. Workers in new forms of employment must have the right to be informed about, participate in, and choose algorithm-related rules. The guidelines also underscore the need to strengthen oversight of relevant sectors, improve information disclosure for practitioners, and guide workers in new forms of employment to develop reasonable expectations regarding income and benefits. Comprehensive measures should be introduced to curb rat race competition and strictly prevent infringements on the legitimate rights and interests of such workers. New forms of employment refer to jobs that have emerged with the rise of the Internet and the digital economy, including roles like food delivery couriers, ride-hailing drivers, and online marketers who rely on Internet platforms for their work. China currently has 84 million people engaged in such work, who play an important role in serving and ensuring people's livelihood, and in helping to keep the economy running smoothly. Results of a recent assessment showed marked improvements in ecological protection across national nature reserves in the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region and the Yellow River Basin. That is according to China's Ministry of Ecology and Environment. Ministry spokesperson Pei Xiaofei said that all 18 national nature reserves in the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region were rated either excellent or good in the assessment. Pei highlighted the recovery of wildlife populations, including an increase in the brown-eared pheasant population in Beijing, as evidence of continued progress. The assessment also covered 137 national nature reserves across 9 provincial-level regions in the Yellow River Basin, where 99.27% were rated excellent or good. Specifically, efforts to curb soil erosion and desertification have delivered remarkable results. The Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region is among China's most densely populated areas and a major industrial hub, while the Yellow River Basin is widely regarded as a cradle of Chinese civilization. Given the ecological fragility of both regions, restoration efforts have been stepped up in recent years.
That is the end of today's program. I hope you will join us every day to learn English at a slower pace.